Hello, everyone. Can your twin flame block your abundance? The truth revealed in this video and topic of today. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Peace, Love, Faith, and Divine Union. I am Kanisha, and I love speaking on topics regarding twin flames, self-concept, and mindset. And today's video and topic is going to be answering a question from one of my viewers who watched a video last week, and they wanted to know if your twin flame can block your abundance, or if a false twin flame can block your abundance. And if they're a real twin flame and they're not showing up divinely, what does that mean? And also, does another person have power over you? So we're going to touch on a few of those topics today. I did do this video last week, and for whatever reason, it was not meant to be heard, because halfway through the video, the microphone shut off, and it was my first time using the microphone. So I think I have figured it out today. So hopefully you guys hear me a bit better, a little clearer, a little bit louder. And if you hear noise in the background, I apologize. My twin flame and our boys are playing video games. So it's a lot of fun in this house. But yeah, let's jump into this juicy topic, because I really love this topic. And I really think it's important to know that no one can have any type of power over you unless you give your power over. You are a powerful divine being. You are a child of God. You are meant to have all of your good now. And one of the things that is very tricky of the ego is that it tries to convince you that you are not powerful and that you can't have all of your good and all the things that you desire, including your twin flame. And I'm here to tell you that that is a lie, that you can have everything and absolutely all things that you desire in your heart, as long as it's in love with, or in line with love and with truth and your divinity. You will have it if you believe it. So I wanted to speak on today, really just reminding you that your power cannot be taken from you. It's your divine birthright. And your twin flame or a false twin flame doesn't have power over your abundance in any kind of way, again, unless you give them that power. And I'll give you some examples on what that's going to look like. But maybe you've noticed, specifically in your financial abundance, that you feel really stuck, and opportunities may feel like they're slipping out of your hands. It feels like no matter what you do, you can never have more than enough. You might be living paycheck to paycheck and maybe thinking, like, how does my abundance have anything to do with my twin flame journey? Well, I'm here to tell you it has a lot to do with your twin flame journey. And when you heal your upsets with your twin flame, you naturally will heal your upsets with your financial abundance. And when you heal your financial abundance, you're also healing your upsets with your twin flame, because they're all one. Everything that you heal within your life, whether it's an upset with your family, with your job, with your children, with anyone in your life, with any topic in your life, when you heal the core of it, it also heals within your union as well. So this is why I will be a preacher of doing the inner work and really focusing on what's in front of you. Even if your twin flame is not in your life, you can heal all the blocks that come up, and it's naturally going to heal your union, because you are one with your union. You're one with your twin flame. And as you heal, they heal. And as they heal, you heal. So let's go ahead and really jump into how you can let go of control and allow the flow of your good to come into your life, and how to really claim back your power, know when you're stepping out of your power, and to get really clear on diving deep into the truth about abundance and twin flames, and really what no one really talks about. And this is all things that I personally have had to learn on my twin flame journey. For those of you who are joining me, I am in union with my twin flame. We do live together, and you can hear and learn about my story and a lot of my past videos. So if you have time to binge watch, because I know some of y'all do, you can find that out in some of my past videos. So let's start with the first topic I really want to step on is the myths about others blocking your good and blocking you and your power. And so let's be clear one more time. No one outside of you has power over you and your abundance. No one can make you feel any kind of way unless you allow them to make you feel that way. So, for instance, if someone is doing something that makes you angry, you can choose to be angry and like let them know, like, I'm angry at you and you're making me feel this way. Or what I've learned using the mirror exercise is, okay, they're bringing up this feeling in me. And I'm going to look at why I feel this way. Why do I feel the need to give power over to this upset or this, sometimes it's victimhood or frustration, whatever it is. And when I really feel into it, I realize that they're touching on or bringing up something that was actually already there, but what they're doing is bringing it to the surface. And this is what you're going to find your twin flame does naturally. Your twin flame is going to bring every insecurity, fear, upset, block to the surface for you to heal and come into alignment with love in that space. So not only does your twin flame do this, but your false twin flame um, is also going to bring these same upsets too. The only difference between a true twin flame and a false twin flame is when you heal the core upset, your true twin flame is going to meet you in that place of peace and love with you. Okay. A false twin flame is going to be like, peace. I just want your good energy. And every time you're in an upset, I'm not about working through this with you because I just want to hang out with you when you're in a good energy. Your true twin flame is going to be like, yeah, this doesn't feel good, but hey, let's heal this because I really desire to be in a place of peace with you. So for me, my true twin flame really revealed himself in that way because anytime we had an upset and I worked through it, he would come back around. We would walk through it. We would talk through it. He would apologize. I would apologize. We would both learn from it. And then we would come closer together naturally. And I was like, okay, like, hey, he's meeting me in peace here. Fantastic. So that is a really good indicator that you are dealing with a true twin flame. Now, abundance is divine truth. Like that is your birthright, y'all. So no one can keep that from you because that's God's gift to you. And it flows from source. It just comes through you. It's just natural. But what it can feel like is that it has maybe like a stop and go. There's a very little flow. It's like a stream that's being blocked by a boulder, and you're like, I can't move the boulder. And so I don't have a flow of income coming in or a natural, consistent flow of abundance coming in. And what that is mirroring back to you is a part of you that's blocking yourself from receiving, blocking your own flow, blocking your own abundance. So if abundance isn't coming in, it isn't because someone else is blocking it. It's because internally within you're blocking yourself from receiving. And I can guarantee that you have a receiving block if someone gives you a compliment and you're not able to fully receive it. So I see this a lot in divine feminines. I'm going to call you out divine feminines. I know divine masculines watch this, but I'm going to just give an example to the divine feminine. If someone comes up to you and says, wow, that's a really beautiful dress. You look beautiful today. And you say something along the lines like, oh, this old thing, or like, oh my gosh, I really didn't have time to put myself together, or like, I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Really? Like you think that? That is a receiving block because a healed divine feminine who is able to receive would say, thank you. That's it. Thank you. Or thank you. I appreciate that. I love to say it all the time, and my friends hear me say this, and they say it now because I say this. But when someone says something to me, I say, thank you. I received that. Because I do. I receive it. And it really is me choosing to receive whatever is coming to me. And so if I can simply receive a compliment, I can simply receive all other things. And so if you can't receive a compliment easily, you have a receiving block. And so I invite you to work on healing that and really be open to receiving love in all ways because God is going to love you in any way he desires to. And you really don't have a choice on how God loves you. So just be open to receiving it all. Like I say it all the time, I'm open to receiving how you choose to love me today, God. I'm so open to it. And it's always very loving. And I get many beautiful surprises throughout my day. So that is how you know if you're receiving or maybe you're blocking your own receiving. Because again, when you say like thanks or are you sure, like you're blocking yourself from receiving that beautiful gift that someone was offering you, even if it is as simple as a compliment. Now, if your twin flame isn't showing up and they're mirroring this back and forth or inconsistency or in and out, they're really showing you that you feel unworthy of being loved, of being supported, of really receiving all of your good in that space. And your twin flame, like your true twin flame, has no desire to hurt you or to upset you. However, they are your perfect mirror. And so if you're having a receiving block and you're not able to receive all of your good, which also includes your twin flame, they're going to mirror that back to you by not being in your space. And so if a false twin flame is the one that you're experiencing it, they're just going to drain you. They're just going to want all your good and all your energy and all your love. And then when you have no more to give, they're going to be like, peace, I'll see you later. And that's going to feel really bad. So you have to get very clear on having healthy boundaries when it comes to who you give your energy and time to. And you should really be giving that to yourself first. When you truly love yourself and honor yourself and respect yourself, your true twin flame is going to do the same thing. And so if they're not showing up, again, it's because they're mirroring somewhere where you're not showing up for yourself, where you're blocking yourself, where you're maybe ghosting yourself or not honoring yourself or respecting yourself. Like your true twin flame truly desires to be with you. That's their natural state of being. But when they're not, it's because they have to mirror back to you an aspect of you that's running from yourself. So I hope that really helps you understand a little bit about the myth of how others can block you. In truth, it's just you blocking yourself. So let's make a choice to not block ourselves and to be completely open to love and the energy of love and the energy of receiving, and just watch the floodgates open. You'll have wonderful things happen in your life. Now, the next thing I want to speak on is mirroring and money. And again, people are like, I don't understand how money and the twin flame journey go hand in hand. Well, they do. You don't want to be broke and completely living a miserable life when your twin flame comes into your life, because one, they're going to mirror back all that misery. Like, guys, you got to know, like, if you're not in an abundant state, your twin flame's going to mirror that back and it's not going to feel good. So I encourage you to be doing the inner work and healing before even calling in your twin flame. And if you already know your twin flame and you're having upsets, surrender and trust that that space is happening so that you can heal, so that you can be in a space of peace with your twin flame and not have them in your space and mirroring a whole bunch of nonsense, because it's not a lot of fun. So I was doing the inner work a few years before even having my twin flame fully come into my life. And thank you, Jesus. Thank you that I was doing that, because if he would have came to my life a few years earlier and I was moving through a lot of like trauma and like really healing some deep trauma, and having him mirror that back to me, that would have been no fun. So I don't recommend that for you guys. But I do recommend doing the inner work so that when they do come into your life, you're already doing that process and you're able to move through the upsets and the mirror much easier. So if your finances are showing you something, because they're one of the most powerful tools to heal your self-worth, it's going to show up in ways of like you feeling abandoned. Your money may feel inconsistent. If you believe that love is a struggle, then you're going to find that you struggle to have finances or money come into your life. If you fear being chosen, and you might also fear being provided for, then you're going to see this like hot and cold, this in and out energy with your money. It's just going to be very inconsistent. And this can also be just abundance, opportunity, support in any type of way. Remember, money is an energy, and you're either attracting positive energy to you or you're repelling energy out, and you're like pushing out your good. It's there, it's in your vortex, but you're like pushing it out instead of receiving it. So you have an option to either be very attractive by being in the energy of love or above, or you're in this energy of fear and lack, and you're ultimately repelling your twin flame, your money, your abundance, your your opportunities, anything that's in the the energy of abundance, you're repelling it because of your energy. And so you want to look at your beliefs. And you can do this simply by writing it out. What do I believe about money? I believe it's not easy to receive. I believe I can't have large sums of money. I believe that I waste money, or that it leaves as fast as it comes. I believe I live paycheck to paycheck. Like, I had to really sit with what were my beliefs about money. And ironically, they truly aligned with my beliefs about love. And so when I really sat with that and mirrored, using the mirror exercise, those beliefs, I realized that it was me who was blocking my twin flame union, blocking my abundance. Once I healed that using the mirror exercise, not only did my twin flame come in, but my abundance came in. I went from living in a 2-bedroom apartment to a 4-bedroom house with my twin flame, with a gorgeous kitchen and a gorgeous backyard. I have so many things that were so abundant about this place that I stepped into, but I had to heal my abundance at the space that I was at. I had to come to acceptance that that's where I was at. And I had to realize that I was where I was because of what my beliefs were. So when you heal your beliefs about your abundance and about your twin flame, all of that shifts very quickly, very quickly. So your twin flame doesn't block you. Sorry, you block you. And they expose the beliefs that you can ever be blocked from your abundance of from God. Like, it is your birthright. It's your natural birthright to be abundant, to have more than enough, to be fully taken care of. That is God's job, to fully take care of you, to love you, to provide for you, to protect you in every moment and every second of your life, if that's what you choose. And that's what I choose. I have no doubt that God will not provide for me. And people find me to be lucky. All of my friends are like, "You're so lucky. Anytime you ask for something or you call something and it comes in." And I'm like, it's not because I'm lucky. It's because I truly believe I'm going to have it. I truly believe I'm going to be provided for. I truly believe that God's going to bring it to me, or he's going to bring me something better. And he's shown me time and time and time and time and time again that that is the truth, because I 100% see God as my source. I don't see my twin flame as my source of love or attention or validation. I go to God for that. And because I do that, it comes to me very easily because I'm connected with God. You're connected with God. You're one with God. And your relationship with God or your relationship with your twin flame is a direct reflection of your relationship with God. So I don't look to my twin flame to anything, like anything, my attention, my validation, my love, my affection. And when I do, I don't usually get it because he's mirroring back to me like, "I'm not your source, Kanisha, God is." And so when I go to God about those things, God then moves through my twin flame and loves me in that way, and in the way that he feels is appropriate. So know that the abundance that you desire, that comes directly from God. So go to God about your abundance. Call upon God to provide for you and to love you, and give to you what you need in that moment. And he's always going to do that. So how do you reclaim your power back? I feel like I preached. So what you do when you feel like your abundance is just stuck, you go within, you do the inner work, you ask yourself, what am I believing in this moment in time that is causing that to happen? You identify the trigger, and it's usually fear, it's rejection, it's abandonment, it's not being supported. And then you use the mirror exercise, you love that part of yourself, and then you anchor into the truth that, like, God is your source, God provides, and it's not your twin flame that you're seeking all of those things from. It's God that you're seeking those things from. So when you do that, your abundance is going to look like manifesting union. That's what it is. Like, your union is part of your abundance. And so when you align with love, abundance naturally flows. Your union naturally manifests into the physical. And in your union, you don't depend on your twin flame for money or provision. You depend on God. You co-create with God. And your twin flame reflects that back to you. And your abundance will start to feel safe and consistent. And there's a flow, and it's joyful, and it becomes part of your wholeness, and you don't fear it or fear lack, because lack is in the state of separation. And in order to be in union with your twin flame, you gotta eradicate separation from your consciousness. So even if you do believe in separation, like do the healing, do the inner work. And that's going to unlock the flow. That's going to help you come into that state of abundance, that state of union. And you'll realize that it's just natural to you. It's very natural for me to be in abundance and alignment with love versus being in separation and lack. And that's where I used to be. But because I continuously did the work, now I recognize, no, my natural state of being is abundance and union. Like, it doesn't make sense to be in the other space. It doesn't feel good. And I don't choose to stay there. Like, I don't do that. So if you need support, I would really recommend doing the mirror exercise. I am offering 30-minute intro sessions. I am open to new clients currently. At this moment in time, I have room for a few more clients one-on-one. So if you do need support, I'm here to support you all the way into union. And I am here to love you and guide you in the best way that you need. Definitely check out my previous videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have questions or want your questions answered, definitely drop them below in the comments and I will do a video to help you go deeper into your twin flame union, which is your natural state of being. So if you desire to be with your twin flame, that is for you. That is what you're meant to be. Where you're meant to be is with your twin flame. Because if not, then you wouldn't be watching my videos, all right? So I hope this was helpful. I will see you guys soon. Peace, love, faith.